Okay, y'all, super cold day. So we've got 2 hats on, a bunch of clothes, and my big trusty heavy coat. Anyway, we're feeding some mealworms today, and we're putting up some lights inside the barn. The solar lights aren't really cutting it for the babies, and they need a little bit of extra light. So we're going to string up some pretty bright LED Christmas lights for them so they can extend their little daytime a little bit. And it's got a timer on it, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So thanks for joining and watching and subscribing and all that good stuff. I love y'all here on Chrissy O's Clucky Chronicles. Hey, Nanny. You checking out nesting boxes? Yeah, I just put some new material in here. I hope you enjoy it. Now this is about a quarter of a bag of bedding. We got to add some more bedding to the barn, babies, because it's getting super freezing, chilling weather coming up this week. And I don't want you guys to be chicken popsicles. Alright? No frozen chicken babies for me. If you would please, like, let me get into the barn. Hey, alright, y'all. Swirly Temple, Kate, and Lizzie Lou, come on, move. Alright. Woo! Adjustment. Into the barn we go. Look at that. That's so cute. I got to get some of these things. Now, some of this stuff has plenty of bedding, but some of this stuff does not. And we are going to put some bedding out. Yep. I see you playing peekaboo, Diane. Alright. Swirly Temple has come in to make sure that everything is stuffed and fluffed nicely. We've got extra bedding on the floor. This is a concrete floor. It is, I can't even tell you how cold it is to us. And I know you guys live in colder climates and colder temperatures here, but for us here in eastern North Carolina, when you hit 30 and below, we are absolutely frozen. And when it gets down into the teens at night, you got to really make sure that your babies are good. We just cleaned the barn, but they still make messes everywhere. So I'm going to go get the scraper, scrape that off. And the wind is so bad. You can probably hear it roaring through here. But, man, the wind is just so bad that some of these babies are like just, they're like, woo, I'm flying. Wild windy day today, super cold. It's 30 and it's supposed to be dropping on down. We're actually drilling holes, and there's already holes already in the barn. So we're going to zip tie all of these LED Christmas lights up in the top so that they'll have a little bit extra light, and it's going to have a timer. I don't know what they're digging for out there. I haven't even sowed any grass seeds. It's been too cold. The ground's too frozen and yicky for me to even do anything with it. So we just throw some grubs and mealworms and snackies and things out there for them to enjoy. They seem to have a good time with it. Now she's in some bad molt right now. Poor Russ looks bad. But for the most part, everybody's enjoying their day. The sun is out, but the wind is going pretty rough, and I mean, it is so super cold out here today. But at least, oh, they're playing peekaboo again. Hey, Roos, playing peekaboo. I see you, Heather and Carolyn. Oh, Catherine's just chilling on the nasty bench that I got to clean off again. But anyway, the wind is really rough. It's super cold. We're trying to get them together because our temperatures are supposed to be dropping here in eastern North Carolina, and we are supposed to be having some freezing issues. So I want them to have as much daylight time as they can in case we can't open the barn doors and they have to use their chicken door instead, just to maintain some heat for them.
Alright, yeah.
So we've got these really pretty LED Christmas lights, and they're pretty bright, so it's nice. They're going to be on a timer. We've got their plug over here, outlet over here on the wall, and we're just going to string it and go all the way across. And there's already prefabbed holes in the structure, so we're going to zip tie some things, and then we're going to run it all the way down here. Gives them extra light. These are the solar LED lights I showed you guys a while back when we put those in here. But this is what we're doing, and if you hear noise outside, my boxer Vader, he is having a fun time with scaring the chickens at the gate. I hear you, Nana Roo. It's wild. But anyway, this is finished. It is hanging up here. We will come out tonight when we put the babies up between 6 and 6:30. We will turn it on for about 3 hours, and the radiant heat will get it up to temperature here, about 50 degrees. And believe it or not, with all of the chicken babies in here, it will stay at that 50 degrees for an extremely long time, mostly all throughout the night. So it's very, very good. Very good. We have one of the doors shut, so that's how it rolls here. Awesome. Everything completed, and you can see the lights up here in the top of the barn. We brought Nana Roo in. He's been inspecting things for us. Look, it goes all the way around. All the way around. So they got plenty of extra light in the evening because it does get so dark out here. And we wanted to make sure that they had a little bit of extra time if they needed it. They put them on their own selves to bed. But generally about, what time is it you guys put them to bed at night? About, it varies, about 6:30. And the only reason we come out here is because we still have some new ones that are getting adjusted to putting themselves up. And they're not quite smart enough yet to figure out to go through the, if I can show you, the automatic chicken door. Now, I know you guys see that thing down there, and I know I talked about it, and I said I don't really use heat, I don't use heaters, we always do extra stuff. But in the events that it gets down to freezing or below freezing, we will bring out this pad thing that has safety mechanisms on it and a timer. And it's the little gentle radiant heat. It does not stay on for very long. It stays on just long enough to get a little bit of radiant heat in here, because even though we're inside the barn and we have plenty of bedding in here, we're going to add some more bedding today, by the way. Freezing temperatures are freezing, and this is a metal barn, so there you go. We will use it in extreme cases, and this case coming up is extreme. That's why we're going to bring out ye old hooks, and we're going to hook that little gentle radiant heater there. We put all of our safety things in place, and all our safety precautions in place, and we come out and we check to make sure that things are above freezing to where it needs to be. That little radiant heat will bring the temperature up inside this barn in the evening, running it for about 2, maybe 3 hours to about 50 degrees, which is perfect for the babies. So that's what we're doing. So I know some of you are going to ask, because you've seen the videos before, do I suggest using it in your wood barns or other barns? I can't do that. I don't want you to have any fires or injuries to your flock or your animals. You do you, boo, and use what you need to use. But this is in extreme cases, and this is what we're going to do. So we will do this, set it on a timer. It'll get where it needs to be, and then we make sure that it shuts off. We always make sure that our babies are very good and that nobody's in any kind of bad way. Because wintertime, if you get like a sick bird or a bird that's, you know, having a hard time adjusting to temperatures and things, especially certain particular breeds, that's why I'm careful with the breeds that I get here, because I want them to be able to thrive and live and not have injuries or be sick. So I'm extremely careful in particular with my chicken babies. So there you go. Okay, now he's semi-calm. He's still a little bit upset. We've cleaned his wounds. He ended up having 2 bad cuts. We got him to stop bleeding, which is a good thing. And now we have his boo-boo foot, which he's used to, all bandaged up. It's clean. It has medicine on it. I put the appropriate chicken stuff on him and everything. I can't advise you or tell you guys what to use. I'm just used to dealing with my flock and birds and poultry and stuff in general. So, you know, I deal with chickens, ducks, quails, and guineas and that kind of thing. So I'm just used to being able to have things on hand and to know what works. And we consult with our chicken professionals and our vets and stuff and other farmers. So we have things that we can use. But his foot is doing good. It's wrapped up. He will go back outside in just a little bit once he warms up, and I'll make sure that that tape right there isn't going to come off, which it looks like it's trying to. So we will fix that and mush it in a little bit. And try not to mash him too much. And we'll get that going. His little other tiny deformed toe that he had, it was the one that I don't know what he stepped on, because we're very careful what we have on the big yard and grass pads and places. But it could have even been a stick or something, or somebody could have bit him or kicked him or something. But we try to pay real close attention to Nana Roo. Now I've got to clean up all the towels and all the mess and bleach all the stuff where he made a little mess in the tub. Other than that, you good, Nana Roo? You ready to go back outside to your girls? Okay, let's do it. Now, Nana Roo's back into the big yard. He's a little bit angry with me right now because I had to wash his legs and his feet off. But he's bandaged up, and it's no different than what we typically have to do for him around this time of year. I'm surprised we haven't had to do it before now. And because he has bad little deformed feet, for him, I mean, he gets around so good. And y'all have seen so many videos of Nana Roo with all of his little antics and his little hens and his little stuff and different things. He's just a good little boy. Hey, Bobby. And now he's over there eating as a treat. He gets him some lovely snackies. Sorry about the wind. I know it's kind of bad. I keep forgetting to put stuff on here to block the wind out. Woo! Wind is going. Good Lord. Well, while I come back into the barn and get things rolling for the rest of our evening, it is bitter cold. I mean bitter cold. My cheeks hurt, my nose hurt, my ears hurt. I keep putting my little hoodie thing, or my hood for my coat, over my little noggin. And then when somebody calls me, I can't hear a thing. What? I know, it's the craziest thing. But this is a fabulous coat. I got this from the, we have an Academy store. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Be nice, but I'm not. We have an Academy store, and we go there. And this coat was a pretty expensive coat, but I got it on a good sale. So there you go. Well, the lights are done. They are putting a tarp over the flight pen top to the quails. We're trying to cut out as much of the bitter cold as possible, just in case we get any ice or heavy snow or anything like that. I don't know what's in the forecast. Heck, I don't know if they even know. You know? I mean, read the almanac. The almanac will tell you. But then, you know, it's kind of like a little chicken crapshoot. You don't know. You get what you get when Mother Nature sends it. How about that? Alright? Anyway, I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I know we got some wild mess going on. But, hey, it's how it is. It's so much fun when we're out here messing with the babies. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to check out the DIY, the blog, the newsletter. That's only monthly. I don't spam anybody's mailboxes at all. I do monthly newsletters. That's it. The rest of it go on the website. There's merch. There's everything up there. So, hope you guys have a fabulous, chilly day. And stay warm. Drink you some hot chocolate. And eat you some chicken soup. Should I say that? Yes, okay. Alright, bye.